Hey everyone, Mano back here for another Destiny 2 Solo Ascendant Challenge video guide. As always, timestamps are located on screen and in the description box below, as well as in the first pinned comment. Sometimes the links do not work on mobile very well, so we put them there for your convenience. Today's Ascendant Challenge, we are going to be covering the Shattered Ruins Ascendant Challenge. You can see my location here. Here is Petravenge. Make sure you pick up the bounty from her and then follow this path over to this set of islands over here. This is some of the first islands that you came into when you were in the Dreaming City in the Forsaken campaign. The Ascendant Challenge is going to be located over there. Of course, make sure you pick up your bounty or else you will not be able to complete the Ascendant Challenge. Also, you need to make sure that you have a special consumable called the Tincture of Queensfoil. Without that, you will not be able to see the portal. You will not be able to see any of these special platforms that I'm going to show you that are going to make this a lot easier to get to. There's going to be some shortcuts inside of the Dreaming City that I'm going to be able to show you. It's going to make things go very simply. When you look over the left side of your screen, you'll see Ascendant, and if that's the case, you are going to be able to see the portal. If you do see something like a rally flag or something, feel free to grab that. I'm going to go ahead and grab that in this case because I'm in a good position. I often get questions about, Mano, why do you still put up these Ascendant Challenge video guides? Well, I put them up because New Light players still have access to the Dreaming City and to these Ascendant Challenges if they're interested. Also, it's a cool way for those people who maybe miss out on some Forsaken content to get in there and do some things, especially right now. There are some ways that you can use the Ascendant Challenges to actually complete things outside of the Shadowkeep campaign. So it's something to think about. There's a lot of little things that you can do with these Ascendant Challenges as long as you pay attention. Okay, again, just stressing the fact that you need to have a Tincture of Queensfoil if you want to see the secret platforms that we're going to use, or if you want to see the entrance to the Ascendant Challenge. Now, you're going to look over here to the right-hand side. That is actually where you are going to go. There are a couple of ways you can get there. You can actually take the really long route, but I'm not going to show you that today. I'm going to show you the secret route. When you hop down onto this platform, you will see a secret platform. Again, as long as you've hit Ascendants, you can just go ahead and follow those secret platforms and go across. And it's very simple just to take the shortcut. You don't have to take the long way. Just go over there and you will be fine. What we're going to do is we're going to make our way out to the furthest island on this chain of islands out over here. You don't have to kill any of these enemies here. In fact, I just run right by them. It is not very difficult to do. Just come on out, and what you should see is when you get to the farthest island on the outside, right behind it, you will see the portal off in the distance. That is where your challenge entrance is, and that's where we're going to start this Ascendant Challenge. Let's show you on screen on the map where we actually are in case if you got lost in that giant pile of islands. That is where we are. Let's go ahead and go through the portal and start up this Ascendant Challenge. Imagine the Shattered Ruins as a large, giant spiral staircase, and you are looking to get to the top floor. There are lots of broken out little pillars and little staircases, but I'm going to show you some of the easiest ways you can take to complete this Ascendant Challenge. First of all, there are two versions of this Ascendant Challenge. The first one is the one that I am in right now with these small taken little damage balls. There is another one that has more taken push-off effects, or what I like to call booping effects. But what you will see is you will see one of those two things, and you need to mitigate the encounter based on that. I'm going to be using my pulse rifle to go ahead and knock out some of those orbs so I don't take a massive amount of damage. They will reform after a brief period of time. What you're going to want to do is head to this center platform over here in the middle. Once you're here on this position here, get your life back or catch your breath. You can see I actually used the wrong rift. You should really be using a healing rift at this moment, but I'm going to just go ahead and power through. There are going to be some enemies that are going to be sniping at you. What I would do is take a second, kill those taken hobgoblins, and make sure you can recover your life back, as they will continually fire at you all the way through. I'm going to go ahead and change to my healing rift and go up this staircase right here and make your way around these platforms. Now, you can go up either way, but I find going up and to the left in a counterclockwise pattern the best way to do it. Now, if you do fall off, don't panic. Just look down below, turn and see if there are any other platforms that you can get to that will help you to survive. If you need to move off of different platforms to get your life back, that is what you're going to want to do. Another thing that you can do is move really quickly off and jump to make sure that you get your life back. You can see that those taken orbs do quite a bit of damage. So just take a second, catch your breath, and you will be good to go. What I'm going to do here is, now that that's gone, I'm going to go ahead and take out these 4 blights that are here in this position. Again, you could have one of the patterns or one of the Ascendant challenges that have the booping or taken pushing off effects. Again, you have to play it a little bit differently if you get that. What I would do is, if you get that particular Ascendant challenge, is just take your time and find kind of these safe points. One of the safe points that you will find are some of those central rocks that I showed you. Once you get up to this position, you will start to see more rotating rocks. What you need to do is time your jumps so that you can move onto some of the rocks that look like they are not rotating. A lot of them look like they have that kind of crystalline form inside of the rocks. You can see that you're safe there. Once you get to the top of the statues, it doesn't really matter which side of the statues you get on, some of the adds are going to spawn. Instead of trying to rush up to the top and maybe getting knocked down by some of those adds, take a second and kill them. Thunderlord's a good option, grenades are all great, and life is good. Once you are here, what I would do is put yourself right against one of those walls, because there is going to be a taken boss that is going to try and push you off of this giant spiral staircase top floor. What you want to do is kill him and dispatch it as soon as you possibly can. I use a Nova Bomb there, plus a little Thunderlord, plus a little bit of just killing action, and you're good to go. To complete the Ascendant challenge, you do need to have the bounty in your inventory, plus you need to pick up the chest, so make sure you do that. Next up, let's talk about the eggs and the bones. The first egg is very simple. Once you have completed the final boss, if you look straight up into the gazebo area, you will see the first egg. The only way you can do damage to those eggs and collect them is to have the Wish Ender Bow. To get the Wish Ender Bow, you actually need to go through the Shattered Throne and do the quest line that you get through the Shattered Throne dungeon. Now, what you're going to do next is look for the second egg. The second egg is going to be behind one of the pillars. Just turn onto one of the heads. It doesn't matter which side you are on, but what you need to do is go onto one of the heads, look left or right. You will be able to see it from either side very easily. Next up, let's go ahead and show you where the bones are. What you're going to look for next is you are going to look for a open palmed hand. You're going to be able to jump down into that area, and it should be in a shadowy kind of portion. Like if you look here, you can see that there's nothing really there in shadows. You need to look for the statue that has shadows in the hand. You can see here that there's a shadow and a little glowing object right there. What you're going to do is jump down right onto the palm of the hand, go ahead and nab the bones, and you are all taken care of for this Ascendant challenge. You can make your way up to the top. Just take a second, get your bearings. You can either use the statue or any of the platforms that are around the statues to make your way up to the top. You don't need to shoot the eggs or get the bones to complete the challenge. However, if you are looking to get Cursebreaker and the title there, or the Corrupted Omelet Triumph, you will need to collect all of the eggs to actually get that taken care of. Again, to collect the eggs, you must have the Wish Ender Bow from the Shattered Throne. If you have any questions on anything, feel free to join our Discord. That link is down in the description box below. We're growing and getting new members all the time. We would love to have you be part of that. Also, if you have not checked me out on twitch.tv/manodester777, come check out the stream. I haven't streamed in a little bit, but we are getting back into the swing of things here this week. So come on in if you need help. We love to have new people come and hang out. Again, feel free to share this video if you'd like. Good hunting, Guardians. I'll see you next time in the universe of Destiny.